the sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by His word I'm made. In the battle of faith I'll never be swayed. The blade of His love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise, I rise.
Howdy do, everybody. Welcome back to Bubba's EDC. Hope y'all have had a good week. It's Friday. The week is over. Work is over. And the month, as far as work, is over. Boy, we had a doozy of a month at work. From my boss having to take some days off for the birth of their child, to just the sheer amount of business we've done. Just nuts. Our business, we were 300% plus more business than we did in May of 2024. Just absolutely nuts with less employees. Only by the grace of God, we made it through it, but we made it through it. So very happy, glad the month is over. Even though this was only a 4-day work week, I'm so glad this is the weekend. Definitely need the rest. I got some work to do. I got leather slip to finish for Trevor, who won my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I got a couple videos I'm gonna do. If I have time, I'm gonna go try to organize my garage a little bit. Seems like I always say that and I can never get to it. It's family stuff or somebody sick or church stuff. It's always something. I think one of my kids just looked at me through the window. Not complaining about any of that, because all that comes, family and church come before YouTube, come before side work, garage, any of that stuff. So that's perfectly fine, obviously. But we got some things to show. I realize my what's the word I'm looking for? My output of content, is that right? The amount of content I'm putting out, I guess, is less than it was at one point. There was times when I would do 3 or 4 videos a week. I just haven't been able to do that because of work, even though some weeks are only 40 hours, some weeks are 50. It just depends with what's going on. But just with life and family, it's hard sometimes to have the bandwidth up here to feel like sitting in front of a camera, because I don't want to fake it. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy this. So if I don't feel up to it, I'm not going to do it, because I don't want to be fake with y'all. So we got several things to go over. First one, I got some sticker swaps in. So I still got a few to send out. One guy, he's not a YouTuber, but he had requested like in the beginning of May, and I got so many emails in my email that it pushed it way down. So Mr. North, if you see this, I haven't forgot about you. I apologize. I got to get yours out. I got to get Brother Rex Wiseman's out. There's another one too. It might be one of these guys right here that I'm about to show theirs. Might be. I got them screenshotted to get them out. So anyways, first one first. And I'll tell y'all in advance, check out these channels. Absolutely check these channels out. So first one, finally we have a little break. I was looking for a fancy word. A little break from the rain. It's been raining cats and dogs and armadillos down here. It's just nuts. So we got a little break, but there's gnats. Anyways, BEDC. Brian over at he's got a great name, don't he? BEDC. Y'all check his channel out. He's on Instagram too. So he sent me a mess of stickers. So Brian, I hope it's okay if I share some of these with some buddies who might not have yours yet. Hope that's okay. And he sent me 2. I'm not getting rid of neither one of these. 2 Blade Show, and you see the Atlanta Braves jersey, BEDC. If he's in Georgia, then that means I probably haven't sent him stickers yet, because I don't remember. And I literally just opened the envelope today. I've had it this whole week, or most of this week, but I just opened it. So, Brian, thank you, brother. If I haven't got you yours, because I don't remember, they're coming. I have only have a handful of stickers left, but I have a new order from Sticky Brand coming in. Tried them instead of Sticker Mule this time because the price so much better. Sticker Brand really took advantage of me. Our Sticker Mule really took advantage of me last time. So try somebody different. I know Mario and Kevin, they've had good success with Sticky Brand, so give them a try. And then next, I ain't gonna lie, I was really excited about getting this channel stickers. So Brother Brian, appreciate you for the swag swap. Apologies for Dragon Tail getting it out the door to you. I don't think he dragged tail. Feel like really quick. Anyways, had Twisted throw in some extra swag we had laying around. Hope you're having a blessed day. Blue/Twisted Sis. So this is one of the coolest logos. So let's see if I can get it. Bluminati Ninja. Ever since I seen this, I was like, I want some stickers. That's old Johnny over there. And so he sent me, look, I haven't looked at any of these yet. I just reached in and grabbed this one just now. But he sent me a mess of stickers from different folks. So we're gonna go through them together. Is that all right? Good. So we got that. We got Rob's Nerdy Knives. And I follow Rob as well. Y'all check out Rob's Nerdy Knives. Better Than Cardboard. I will admit, I don't know what that is. Bolstered Blades. I'm pretty sure this is Stacy's Bolstered Blades. That's awesome. I love owls. I think owls are just so cool. We have an owl lives back here in the woods somewhere. We've never seen him or her, but we've heard him or her. Nightshade. And again, I don't know what this one references. Twisted Sis. Y'all go follow Twisted Sis as well. That's awesome. So we got a few of the same one for Twisted Sis there. We'll put those down. We got Round Table EDC. Okay, made that focus over my face. Maybe that's better. And then this is a Kaiser, a little bitty Kaiser. That's cool. That's the first anything I've ever had from Kaiser. I don't have a knife yet. I'll get one. A couple more of the Bluminati and Ninja ones. We got Sincut. And if you don't know, Sincut is part of We and Civivi, I think. I think Sincut is the lower end, I think. But I want to get some of all those at some point. I just don't really focus on the moderns. Y'all know that. That's something. There's one I focus on right there. A case, especially older case. All right, we got some more. Oh, these are cool. I guess I've seen these. This has got Bluminati and Twisted Sis together. That is awesome. Blue's my favorite color too. All right, we got this another one, J4 EDC, JD4 EDC, if I could read. JD4 EDC, very cool sticker. I don't know if that's a channel. I don't follow it, so I apologize. We got another case sticker. Barbie EDC, girl, y'all go check out Barbie. Great channel. She does some long lives too, y'all. Y'all check her out. And it's either her husband or significant other gets on there with her. So check out. That's Hunter from Weld and Carry. I do have some of his stickers. Him and I did a swap. Took me forever to get them to him, but I did do it. Ken Man. Dan does some long lives too. I don't know how he does it. And he stands up the whole time too. Bless his heart. All right, now which crow? Ron Crow. Ron Crow's Blades and Woodworks. See, there's Johnny. Is it Johnny Crow? And then Ron Crow. There's two different crows. I think that's Ron. We got a little feather. I'm not sure what that's for. We got Mad. I honestly don't know if it's Yako or Yoko. I believe that's Tyler. Y'all go check out his channel. And then OG Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So that's awesome. So Johnny, thank you for all those, bud. I appreciate it. I love stickers. I love stickers. I had actually contemplated changing my logo just so I could make a new design and change stickers. My wife's like, yeah, you have a problem wanting to change stuff. I was like, you're right. I thought, you're right. So I just left it alone. No sense in changing it up right yet. Plus, I love my red and my black, and I designed it, you know, all mine, nobody else's. So, see what's next. I got a package from Brother Bobby over at Rugged Cross Knives. This package went on a trip, y'all. Okay, this package come from Alabama to Georgia. 2 or 3 days, right? Well, it made it to Atlanta, the black hole of packages. Went to Amarillo, Texas. El Paso, sorry. Went to El Paso, Texas. The next day, it was in Albuquerque, New Mexico. So I put in a missing mail thing, and the next morning, it was back in Atlanta. Or 2 mornings later, I forget. And then finally got here. Well, Bobby had a live a while back, and he said he had found some Zippo pins, and he's like, whoever comments, you know, I'll send you one. And I was like, well, I don't want to be that guy. So he had 4 or 5 of them, and a couple guys commented, and I'm not saying nothing bad about them, but I've been blessed. People have given me a lot of stuff, so I just didn't want to be, you know, Bubba's always wanting stuff, you know. So I waited. He said, well, I still got one more, and then he went back to talking. I was like, well, shoot. I was like, I'll take one. So this is a Zippo knife. Y'all, this thing's got some weight to it, too. Can we see? Oh, it's upside down. Zippo. And I haven't even written with it yet. Don't know if it's black or blue. Ain't nothing right now. Might have to lick it and get it wet sometimes. There we go. Black ink. I don't like blue ink. I'm weird. So that's perfect. With the black accents, I assume black, but you never know. You know what they say about assumptions. But very cool. I'm guessing aluminum. Sounds like aluminum. So I appreciate that, Bobby. But Bobby and I had done a trade. Now, Bobby had texted me about this trade, and I was like, well, you know, I'm not in love with the knife so much that I'm not willing to give it up. Well, Bobby makes knives. And he's like, what about a custom? I said, whoa. I said, that's way lopsided. That's not fair to you. I said, this knife, I said, I didn't pay but $40 or $50 for this knife. I think his knives are $200, 150, 200 bucks. He's like, oh, it's worth it to me. I'm like, okay. I was like, well, I'm gonna make you something. And so I've got it started in the garage, and I'm gonna finish it up and get it mailed to him. And I told him, I was like, buddy, it's nothing really fancy. I was like, but it's from me, from my heart. So I hope he likes it once I get that finished. And after he posts it, if he posts it, then I'll share it with everybody. I sent him some weeks back, and he works a lot for the company he works with. So I wasn't in no hurry. And he was working on the knife, you know, and he's like, I about got it done. I guess he ran into some issues along the way. So I didn't know. So initially he had mentioned show me a fixed blade. And at the time I was like, I'm really not into the fixed blades. I'm getting more into them now, but I like smaller ones for EDC. He's like, well, so he didn't say nothing for like a few days. And so I messaged him. I said, here's your tracking. I said, the knife's on the way to you. It was the Parker Lockhorn, if y'all remember that. It was like orange and white creamsicle colors. He's like, all right, I'm working on you a folder. I was like, okay, a folder. I'm all about folders. So this is what he sent me. And there's other stuff too, but we'll get to the main. I'm not gonna make y'all wait. We're gonna do the main attraction first. So he did a slip, y'all. Go dogs. That is flipping awesome. So got my initials and the dogs logo. Done that with the laser. Got the black and the red stitching. Band of Brothers. Iron sharpens iron. Strength. Stronger together. Can't read backwards. Proverbs 27:17. Rugged Cross Knives. Look at this beauty. It's like a jade color. See that mosaic in the bone handle there? He etched his logo there, which is awesome. He etched the American flag on that side. He did file work on the spine. Got brass liners. Locks up good and tight. It's outstanding. Has a good feel in the hand. And putting that lanyard right there, Knife Doctor has talked about that. How if a knife is a little short, you put a lanyard there and it kind of makes you, get you a good grip. He ain't lying. Knife Doctor, Brother Kevin, you're 100% right. So just a good, solid knife. Absolutely love it. I have had a thing where I've been looking at when I've seen these like jade knives where I'm like, man, green's not my color, but man, they look so good. And I hadn't told nobody that. And then he sent me the jade one that he made. And that's just so stinking awesome. It's just so good. I mean, it's just excellent quality. Everything's sharp on it. We got the file work there on the spine of the blade. Bobby, you do excellent work, brother. I know somebody who got one of your fixed blades, and he was just talking about how solid and how good that fixed blade was. So one of these days, my money gets a little better, I'll be getting a fixed blade from you. Be paying you for one, obviously. But just so cool. Everything about it is just so stinking cool. Now, Bobby said he wasn't happy with it. He said he was trying a new design. He said it just didn't come out perfect for him. And I was like, well, an artist, you're your own worst critic. I was like, it's great to me. He said, well, I'm glad you're happy. I was like, I'm more than happy. And then he sent me two of these, Georgia Avenue, Go Dogs. He knows. He's a Roll Tide fan, but he knows. He knows I'm a dog fan, so he didn't send me no Alabama gear, and I appreciate that. And then he sent me this, marbles. And this is called an Officer's Field Set. Let's see. Is there a model number? MR 652. And I'm looking at this thing. Upside down. I was looking at this thing. I'm like, what in the world? I'm like, well, there's a seam. I was like, what in the world? How cool is that? You got you a bottle opener. Got you a fork and a knife. Isn't that cool? I had no idea they made something like this. And then, that's cool. HT, that's cooler than creek water, if you happen to see this. HT says that I think Dwayne, Lefty, I think Dwayne says cooler than creek water too. Well, then he also sent me another marbles. And this is model MR278. And this is like the Camillus knife. It's their version of the Camillus knife. Which I've looked at these at the antique store here in town. Guy I usually go to his booth. He's got one of these in there. It's a very long bell, which I was surprised. I didn't remember having a long bell. But y'all, everything is just like half stop, so smooth. Like everything's half stop. Where's the other one? Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So Bobby, brother, love you. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I love all of it. Absolutely love all of it. Oh, it said US on the front, in case y'all didn't see that. So both of the other piece had it on both ends too, which I think that is so cool. It's like an homage to the Camilla stuff, and I think Kingston made them, and I forget who all made them. Maybe Imperial made them, but very, very cool. So got that in, and I got that in last week, I think. Whenever we had a mess of people in the house. No, that might have been Monday. I think it was Monday it finally came in. After taking it, yeah, it was Monday after taking a trip literally across the country. Last one. And there was something I needed to say about another brother. Doggone if I ain't brain farted. Well, the other day, a few days ago, Rosecraft did their seconds sale. And Bro, this is where, yes, thank you, Lord. It come back. Brother Dwayne Clark, brother, love you. God bless you. Can't wait to see you in July. He messaged me on Instagram or texted me, I forget, one of the two, and said, sent me the link for Rosecraft. I'm like, why is he sending me a Rosecraft link? I mean, we're both in the pass around group, but then I clicked on it and it was their seconds. So they don't always have seconds. So this was their 2025 spring seconds sale. I think I got that right. And so I was looking, I was like, well, I don't need to be buying nothing. I was like, but these are 50% off. I was like, I gotta find something. So I picked out the farmhand in yellow saddlewood. And put it in the cart. I might have said this on a video last week. Put it in the cart. And I was hemming and hawing because I had a couple of knives in the cart. I was hemming and hawing about it. And because I'm supposed to be being better. I'm trying. I really am. And my kids wanted to play a game. So we played a board game. Yeah. Gen Z versus the world. So you have a dice. What's the dice? 6 sides. So 3 sides were Gen Z, 3 sides were the world. If you roll a Gen Z card, you get asked a question about Gen Z related. You roll the world card, according to my 17-year-old son, it's older people's questions. Yeah. He said that, and I just looked at my wife. She's like, I heard him. It's like, dang, dude, I'm 42. I'm not ancient. I know he didn't mean it that way. But he knows more stuff, 60s, 70s, 80s, even farther back. Doggone, if every roll I did, I didn't get a Gen Z card. And so finally, I was like, y'all roll for me. I was like, y'all got to have better luck. I think I got 2 world cards the whole game. They blew the doors off me because I don't know this new stuff, you know, and they don't listen to the secular music, the non-Christian stuff, but they know it from Instagram, you know, YouTube, things like that. I don't. So they're asking who sang this song in 2011. I'm like, I don't know. Justin Bieber. I mean, I don't know many names. So yeah, they blew the doors off of me. What Stone Cold Steve Austin said, they stomped a mud hole in me and stomped it dry, something like that. It was bad. Well, anywho, I went back. I'm sorry about that tangent. Squirrel. Went back, and one of the knives that I really wanted sold out. So I had to get the same knife in a different color. So we're gonna open the Rosecraft package with the Rosecraft F4. So RCF004. Some people are just calling them the F and the number. So a lot of guys have been reviewing the Rosecraft knives here lately. Dave Burge over, I think he's in San Antonio. He doesn't have a YouTube channel, but he's got fantastic articles. JB, Big Red EDC. I don't even know the guy's name. Choir Boys Outdoors. I've been doing some shorts on them. Hard testing on the F2, I think. This one, I've only cut one thing with it so far. We're going back to cut something else. So we'll see what it is. It's a good solid knife, y'all. It really is. So, yep, it will cut. It's sharp. Very sharp. I did not put much pressure on that at all. They sent me a honey something. Put that down there. Got my inflammation, as HT would say. Aha. I have one to keep now. I was really wanting to keep the one from the pass around knife, but I didn't want to do that to Ray. Ray will get the knife next. So now I got my own. So now I don't have to do that. So this is a second of the Overall Creek Farmhand. Black sandalwood. I wanted the yellow sandalwood. So this one is a second. Like I said, it says it has mushy stops. We'll see. So, Rosecraft sleeve. Rosecraft sleeve. That's pretty. I hope it's not too mushy. I do love Rosecraft boxes. Let's just take a look here. That's pretty. Man, that's pretty. So I love the sodbuster style, the big knives like this. This might be a little shorter than full-size soddy. Not sure. Very, very nice. Let's see. Half stop. So maybe they're saying since it's not snapping really loud. That's fine with me. Let's see what the close. No, it closes. All right, let's check. Open. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I take my hat off to Andy and the whole team, whoever all is. I think there's somebody else there with him. Maybe her name's Dana or Diana or something. The whole team over there, their attention to detail and their dedication to precision and quality is just fantastic. I mean, it's just fantastic. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. That could easily, if it's in the hand good, that could easily be an everyday toter for me. Easily. Turtle Man said live action. I don't know if this stuff's gonna cut good. This might be a epic failure. Is what it is. Yeah, it's gonna be too flimsy, I think. Oh, okay, that's sharp, y'all. I think it will cut. So, Brother Ted at Ted, man, I always forget the channel name. Brother Ted Hart. I forget if it's called Heart Shop or Ted Shop or Ted Hart Shop. I'll tag him. I apologize, Brother Ted. Brother Ted got the yellow sandalwood, and it's gorgeous. So, Brother Ted, if you want to get rid of it, you let me know. I don't remember what they said was wrong with his today when I watched that one. He's put out several videos, y'all. Y'all check out Brother Ted's videos on all the seconds he bought. Now that popped open real good. Do it again. Let's see. We'll flush it a little bit. We might be able to get it. We might be able to get it going. But it's not bad. And as always, just the fit and finish, everything. No gaps. Blade right down Broadway. I'm digging that. I'm really digging that. It's sandalwood. It's so smooth it almost feels like plastic. That is weird. I should have looked up the exact description. So y'all forgive me that I didn't do that. I'll link the knife in the description so you can go read it on Rosecraft's website. But that's gorgeous. I don't care who you are. That's gorgeous. So yeah, y'all, I'm a Rosecraft fan. You can call me a fanboy. That's okay. I haven't touched one knife that hasn't been perfect. And even that, they call that mushy stops. That's basically perfect to me. Brand new case knives, same thing, or less. Rough Riders are not really known for their snap. You're never gonna get better than like vintage Queen snap. You know, it is what it is. But love it. So Andy and the team at Rosecraft, thank you once again. Y'all are just killing it. Absolutely love it. You know, I tag Rosecraft in all the videos that I do for them, not for them, but with their knives. And don't know if they watch them or not. Doesn't matter. I'm not trying to get anything out of it, but I want them to know how much I appreciate their dedication and their attention to detail, because it means a lot. You know, I work hard for my money. Y'all do too. And you don't want to buy junk. You know, I had some buddies bought some of the new peanut butter jelly knives from Case, and some of them had to get sent back. That's unacceptable for a $80 to $100 knife. It's absolutely unacceptable. Rosecraft, 2 thumbs up from old Bubba. So that's it for this one, guys. Dang, 30 minutes. Me and my rambling. I was born a rambling man, I guess. But thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you subscribing and everything. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers. I think we're at 1,170 something today. So it took forever to get from 990 to 1,000. But now we jumped up 70 really quick. So I appreciate everybody for all of your support. I'll get stickers out to you brothers who I told I would. I'll go inside and get that done up tonight. I think I've got 8 or 10 stickers left, so I think I got enough to get everybody that I promised. And then Blade Show next week. My heart was hurt last night when I found out a dear friend in the community, and a dear friend, he'll be a dear friend to me regardless. I won't call him out, say his name, but he said he will not be able to make it a Blade Show. And I was so looking forward to it because I haven't had a chance to meet him in person and hug him, shake his hand. So my heart hurts for that. But Lord willing, I'll see him in Ellaville. So if you're planning on being at Blade Show Atlanta, next Saturday is when I'm going, and my oldest son Zachary is going, and then one of my coworkers and her son and her boyfriend, they're all going. Let me know so we can say hey, hug, take pictures, swap stickers, something. My coworker and her boyfriend, they're the ones, if y'all remember a couple months back, I showed the Grimsmo and the I think it was the Benchmade Gold Class and the Hitler Youth book, and they had the Hitler Youth knife too, but I don't think I showed the Nazi sign on that. I don't remember. But anyways, they're the ones who have all that, and it's mainly her boyfriend. She has nice knives too. She has Chavez and all the different ones, but he's the big collector. So they'll be there. So I'm looking forward. It's gonna be a good time. I gotta start planning now to figure out parking. I think it's at Cobb Galleria. If it is, then I know exactly where to go. And that means I'll just park across the street at the mall where Ted's Montana Grill is and just walk on the breezeway over the highway there. So if that's where it is, and that's just what I'll do. I won't even fight that main parking lot because it's not worth it. I'm hoping Saturday won't be as nuts as I'm sure Friday will be. But I hope to see some of you there. Let me know if you'll be there. I know Hambone Blades is going to be there. I believe Georgia Adventure is going to be there. I believe Brian from BEDC is going to be there. He's going to be working a booth with somebody. Knife Doctor, I think he's going Friday, so I don't think I'll see him unless something changed. I haven't heard anything. I'm behind on his videos, honestly. I'm behind on a lot of people's videos. Choir Boys Outdoors is going to be there, I believe. Having a brain fart. I don't remember. I was hoping JB from Big Red EDC would be there, but they weren't able to because his, I believe his grandbaby is going to be born around that time. So that's definitely more important, for sure. But anyways, y'all let me know if you're going to be there, if you plan on it, and we'll look you up. God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Enjoy the outdoors. This is just beautiful and gorgeous right here. And we'll talk to you the next time. Remember to do something kind for someone. It goes a mighty long way. See you next time.
The sword of truth, I stand and fight. In the armor of God, my future is bright. Sharpened like steel, by his word I'm made. In the battle of faith I'll never persuade. The blade of his love cuts through the lies. With the strength of the Savior I rise, I rise.